Have you ever wondered how scallops are harvested and cooked? Welcome to our journey through the fascinating world beneath the waves, where we unravel the secrets of these marine delicacies. Scallops, a prized ingredient in many global cuisines, have an intriguing tale to tell, a tale that starts deep in the ocean and ends on your dinner plate. So let's set sail on this culinary adventure, exploring the process of scallop harvesting and the art of cooking them. Stay tuned as we take a deep dive into the world of scallops. Before diving into the process, let's understand a scallop's life. Born from a tiny egg, a scallop embarks on a fascinating journey. It starts its life as a free-floating creature, eventually settling on the seafloor where it matures into an adult. Scallops call a variety of habitats home, from the shallow waters of estuaries to the cold, dark depths of the open ocean. They're a diverse bunch with over 400 species worldwide, each with its unique shell shape and color. Their sweet, succulent meat and delicate texture make scallops a popular choice among seafood lovers. They're also a sustainable seafood option, reproducing quickly and in large numbers. Interestingly, scallops are one of the few bivalves that can swim. By quickly opening and closing their shells, they propel themselves through the water, evading predators and finding food. Now that we've gotten to know our scallops a bit better, we can explore how they're harvested. Harvesting scallops is an interesting process that requires skill and precision. Now you may wonder, how does one go about collecting these delicious bivalves from the ocean's depths? There are primarily two methods used to harvest scallops: diving and dredging. First, let's delve into diving. This method is as hands-on as it gets. Divers plunge into the ocean, scouring the seabed for scallops. This method allows for precision, as divers can select mature scallops, leaving the younger ones to grow. As a result, diving is a more sustainable method, ensuring the longevity of the scallop population. However, it's also more time-consuming and physically demanding, limiting the number of scallops that can be harvested. On the other hand, we have dredging, a more industrialized approach. This method involves dragging a large metal basket across the ocean floor, scooping up scallops in its path. Dredging allows for a larger yield in a shorter period, making it a popular choice for commercial operations. However, this method does have its drawbacks. It's less selective, often catching young scallops and other marine life in its path, and can cause significant disturbance to the seabed. Despite these differences, both methods have a common goal: to bring these delectable creatures from the ocean to our plates. Each method has its pros and cons, and the choice between them often comes down to balancing efficiency, sustainability, and the quality of the scallops harvested. The harvested scallops then go through a process of shucking, removing the scallop from its shell, and cleaning before they're ready to be shipped off to markets and restaurants around the world. No matter the method, harvesting scallops is a fascinating process that combines the raw power of industrial machinery with the delicate touch of human hands. It's a testament to our ongoing relationship with the sea and its bountiful produce. Harvesting is just the first part of the journey. Let's move on to the next step, getting them ready for the kitchen. Once harvested, scallops need to be prepared before they can be cooked. Now, the preparation process is not as daunting as it may seem. It starts with a good, thorough cleaning. This involves running the scallops under cold water to remove any grit or sand. Next comes the shucking. This is where we separate the scallop meat from the shell. You'll want to take a small knife and gently slide it between the shell and the scallop, severing the muscle that holds them together. It's a delicate process, as we don't want to damage the scallop meat itself. Remember, the gentler the better. This process is critical in preserving the quality of the scallops. If done correctly, your scallops will retain their tender, buttery texture and sweet, delicate flavor. A poorly cleaned or shucked scallop can result in a tough or gritty final product. With the scallops prepared, we're ready to move on to the exciting part: cooking them. Cooking scallops isn't just about taste, it's an art. Now, let's dive into some popular ways to cook these delectable sea gems, such as searing, grilling, or baking. First, let's start with searing, an all-time favorite method for many scallop enthusiasts. This method brings out the natural, sweet flavors of the scallop while creating a delightful, crispy exterior. To achieve this, heat up a pan over medium-high heat until it's piping hot. Then add a touch of oil and lay the scallops in the pan, ensuring they're not overcrowded. Sear them for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side until they develop a golden crust. Remember, the secret key to a perfect sear is not to move the scallops around in the pan. Let them sit still and develop that irresistible crust. Next up is grilling, a method that imparts a smoky flavor to the scallops, giving them an extra layer of complexity. To grill scallops, first preheat your grill to high heat. Then, lightly oil the grates and place the scallops on the grill. Let them cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, just until they're firm to the touch and have grill marks. Be mindful not to overcook them, as it can make the scallops tough. Lastly, we have baking, a method that works wonderfully for scallops. It's a great way to infuse them with flavors from various herbs and spices. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, place the scallops in a baking dish, and drizzle them with a bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. Bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes, or until they're opaque in the center. Feel free to top them with a sprinkle of fresh herbs for added flavor. A few tips and tricks to bear in mind for cooking scallops perfectly. Always pat the scallops dry before cooking to ensure a nice sear. Also, season them just before cooking to prevent drawing out moisture, and most importantly, do not overcook them. A perfectly cooked scallop should be slightly translucent in the center. And voila, your delicious scallops are ready to be savored. Whether seared, grilled, or baked, scallops are a versatile ingredient that can bring elegance to any dining table. So go ahead, give these methods a try, and let the art of cooking scallops become a part of your culinary repertoire. From the sea to the plate, scallops embark on an interesting journey. Our voyage today took us from the depths of the ocean, where these delectable bivalves call home, to the very heart of our kitchens. We dove deep into the life of a scallop, a creature that not only intrigues the marine biologist but also the gourmet chef. We learned about the intricate process of harvesting these gems from the sea, a dance between man, machine, and nature. We then transitioned to the kitchen, where we discovered how to prepare scallops, a task that requires a delicate hand and an eye for detail. Lastly, we explored the various ways to cook scallops, from pan-searing to grilling, each method unlocking a unique flavor profile. This journey, like the life of a scallop, has been full of wonder and discovery. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. We'll see you in our next food adventure.